Señoras y señores, bienvenidos a ministerios.com. Mi nombre es Josafat de Jesús y el día de hoy tengo un invitado especial que les voy a estar presentando en algunos momentos. Es el pastor Elhadj Diallo de Cross Point Fellowship. Él es el pastor de la iglesia donde nosotros nos congregamos y en esta tarde lo que vamos a hacer, él va a estar platicando con nosotros y yo les voy a hacer la traducción donde les voy a agregar los subtítulos en español para que no se pierdan nada de la información. Pastor, welcome to Paris Ministries.
Thank you so much to have me. It is a pleasure.
How are you doing today?
I am doing well and glad to be together with you.
Amen. Praise the Lord. It's so amazing to welcome you to ParisMinistries.com. You know,
it's a pleasure.
We started talking about this online ministry when I launched it in 2010, but then I talked to you about it briefly, and then you have been such a blessing to us.
It is awesome to see what God is doing through you. Just tremendous.
Amazing. Pastor, let me ask you something. As the viewers may or may not know what Cross Point Fellowship, what can you tell us about it?
Yes. Cross Point Fellowship is a local church here in Calgary. I'm the senior pastor for the last 11 years, and God has been really tremendously blessing us. His grace has been manifest in so many ways. We have about 40 different nations, and by His grace we're able to plant other churches. In those 11 years, about 20 churches to today.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
7 churches in Nicaragua. I just came back from there.
Wow.
Such a blessing. We glorify God and we thank Him.
Yes. We gotta find something in Mexico City at some point.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Praise the Lord. I believe I did approach you at one point over the last couple of years. I said, hey, CPF Mexico City, Cross Point Fellowships in Mexico City.
Of course,
City,
probably
right?
there's somebody's watching right now who's in Mexico, and God's maybe speaking to his heart to connect with us. And so, hey, He's coming soon. We have to do the work when it's still daytime.
Absolutely.
Any place, at any cost.
Absolutely. Since we're here at Paris Ministries,
yes.
I like to take this opportunity to pick your brain a little bit more. And one of the things that I say to you, and that many of the viewers may not know, is that when I share at Paris Ministries any messages,
Yes.
I always like to speak from my own personal experience for what God has revealed unto me.
As you're talking, I was reminded of 2 scriptures. One in Hebrews chapter 11. And, the Bible tells us that without faith, we cannot please God. And, but those who come to God must know that He is. And He is the rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. But we have to know first that He is. And then He is the rewarder. I like the way you put it. Sometimes we look at the hands instead of looking at the face. But God is more telling His people, especially in this season, in a world that is very materialistic, where we have put God as a Santa Claus. I ask, you give me.
Yes.
God has become a supplier. He's not God. And so true faith is not built on receiving. True faith, it is to know that God is, regardless if you receive or not. Because God wants you to know Him for who He is. We are all, I'm a father, you're a father. If your children come and always, every time they want some pocket money, they come and give you a kiss and say, Daddy, I love you.
Yes.
Because they're after the pocket money. After a while, you will feel abused and used because you realize they only give you a kiss and say, I love you when they want the pocket money.
When they want something, yeah.
And so many Christians live their life like that with God. Father, I pray to you and I love you because I need something from you. All right? So God, as a good father, wants to teach His children. When you are young, I'll give you whatever you want. But now you should know better. I want you to love me for who I am, even if I don't give you the pocket money. And we see that in the life of Moses in Exodus chapter 33, when the children of Israel and Moses were given the promise to enter in the promised land. And God said, hey guys, I'll give you the promised land, a land that flows with milk and honey. You will have vineyard you didn't cultivate. And I will send angels with you to protect you. And the people were happy, yay, because they sought the hand of God. But Moses said, no, I don't want to go there if your presence does not come with me. In the Hebrews, the word presence is the word face. In other words, if your presence does not come with me, it doesn't matter how much milk and honey flows in that land. Without you being there, I don't want it. And that's why David wrote and he said, the people knew the deeds of God, but Moses knew the ways of God. The ways speaking of the presence, the person, who he is in his nature. And so we have to bring this generation to understand that God is not Santa Claus. God is interested in our person, and he wants us to be interested in his person, not just what he can do for us.
Amen. That's so true.
Yeah. So
yes, not just what he can give us, but get to know him for who he is.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Apostle, thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
Really enjoy
my
having
pleasure.
you here, and I know that this is going to bless so many people. Thank you so much, Apostle.
Thank you so much for having me.
What a
And
blessing.
May the Lord bless
what a
you.
privilege.
Keep doing what you're doing. It is amazing. May the Lord bless you much, and it's a privilege for me to be here.
Thank you
And
so much.
I honor you and your family. God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
God bless you guys. Have a beautiful day. Y muchísimas gracias por visitarnos a perezministries.com o ministeriosperez.com, como ya tenemos el sitio web disponible también en español. Y le damos muchas gracias al pastor por visitarnos en este día. Y nos vemos la próxima vez. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.